I'm about to expose something that will make you angry. There's a reason some people are unforgettable while you're invisible. And it has nothing to do with looks, money, or talent. It's a psychological pattern they use, consciously or unconsciously, that hardwires their presence into people's minds. What I'm about to reveal will separate you from 99% of people. 6 dark psychology principles. 1 shift in how you operate. And suddenly, you're not just another person they met. You're the person they can't stop thinking about. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Being forgettable isn't an accident. It's a pattern. Every time you blend in, every time you play it safe, every time you're exactly what people expect, you're erasing yourself from their memory before the interaction even ends. But this ends now. In the next 10 minutes, I'll show you 6 psychological weapons that make you impossible to forget. Warning, number 3 is manipulative if used wrong. And number 5 violates every social rule you've been taught. Use them wisely. Weapon number 1, the pattern interrupt. The principle: the brain remembers deviations, not conformity. Your brain filters out predictable people to save energy. But when someone breaks the pattern, it floods with dopamine and marks them as important. How to use this? When someone asks, "How are you?" respond with, "Honestly, I'm in the middle of the best problem I've ever had." When introducing yourself, skip the job title. Say, "I help people discover what they're actually afraid of." The formula: identify the expected response, then deliver something adjacent but unexpected. Strategic deviation. Their brain flags you as anomalous, and you surface first when they recall their day. Weapon number 2, the emotional anchor. The principle: people forget what you say, but never forget how you made them feel. Your brain dumps 90% of information within 24 hours. But emotions, those get encoded permanently. The tactic: every interaction needs an emotional peak. Make them laugh unexpectedly. Challenge their perspective. Trigger curiosity they can't immediately satisfy. Advanced technique: I honestly thought you'd be completely different based on what I heard. Tension: but you're actually much more interesting than they said. Release: they'll remember that emotional arc for weeks. Weapon number 3, the strategic vulnerability loop. The principle: selective vulnerability creates psychological obsession. When you reveal something personal strategically, you create reciprocal disclosure pressure. But here's the key: you reveal enough to be fascinating, but not enough to be fully known. The execution: I don't usually tell people this, but I walked away from everything I built because I was becoming someone I didn't recognize. Still figuring out what that means. You've created an open loop in their mind. They're invested in your story now. They want resolution. They'll think about you trying to complete the narrative. Warning: this is manipulative if used wrong. Use it for genuine connection, not exploitation. Weapon number 4, the Status Fluidity Technique. The principle: people remember those who don't fit neatly into social hierarchies. Being high status makes you respected, but not necessarily memorable. Status fluidity, moving unpredictably between high and low status behaviors, makes you fascinating. The application: Masterfully explain a complex concept, high status, then immediately say, "But I'm completely clueless about basic things like taxes," with a genuine laugh, low status. The contradiction is captivating. When you don't fit a clear pattern, their brain keeps you in active memory, trying to categorize you. That sustained attention becomes memorability. Weapon number 5, the rejection reversal. Critical. The principle, being willing to reject or walk away, makes you impossible to forget. People remember those who didn't need them. The person who politely disagreed. The one who had somewhere better to be. The individual who said, "I don't think we're a fit" first. How to deploy? When you sense someone is lukewarm about you, beat them to the rejection. "I don't think this is the right fit, but I appreciate your time." In conversations, be willing to end them first. Leave them wanting more. The psychology. Rejection triggers the brain's reward system to work harder. When you're the one doing the rejecting, you become the prize they failed to secure. That failure burns into memory. Critical. This isn't about being rude or playing games. It's about having genuine standards and the confidence to enforce them. Weapon number 6, the future projection technique. The principle. People remember those who see them more clearly than they see themselves. Most people focus on who someone is now. Forgettable. Instead, reflect back their future potential in a way that resonates with their secret aspirations. The method? The way you talk about this, you're not building a business, you're building a movement. You realize that, right? You're showing them a mirror that reflects their ideal self. You become associated with their aspirations. Weeks later, when they're pursuing that vision, you're mentally connected to it. That's unforgettable. The integration protocol. Here's your mission. This week, use one weapon per day. Master one. Integrate it naturally. Then add the next. By day 6, watch what happens. People will remember you days after meeting you. They'll bring you up in conversations. You've gone from forgettable to unforgettable. These weapons work because they're rooted in human psychology. Use them to create genuine connection, not to manipulate. The goal isn't to trick people. It's to show them the most compelling version of who you actually are. The choice is yours. Stay in the background where it's safe, or step into focus where it's unforgettable. Most people choose safety. That's why most people are forgettable. If this changes how you show up, subscribe for more psychology that gives you an unfair advantage. This isn't about fitting in. This is about standing out permanently.